I've been practicing law for more than 35 years. I've been named by U.S. News and World Report as one of the best lawyers in America. I take on tough problems in the General Assembly, and I get them done. I get them solved. I lived through the Senate, the reform of the foreclosure laws. We had the fastest foreclosure process in the United States. That's good for banks, not good for homeowners. We fixed that. We gave homeowners more of an opportunity to cure their defaults, better notice, and an opportunity to negotiate with their lenders. I show up every day and I work hard. And that's in sharp contrast to John Cardin, who missed more than 75% of the votes in the House Ways and Means Committee this year. And his explanations for this have shifted and changed, but the fact is that he has the worst voting record in committee of any member of the House of Delegates. That's last out of 141. And it's not just this year. There's been a pattern. Last year, he missed more than 20% of the votes. The year before, we had a special session in 2012. We were there for one reason: casinos. We had to vote on the casino bill. It was assigned to the Ways and Means Committee. It was controversial. There were many amendments, and John didn't show up to vote. I can promise you that as Attorney General, I will be there, I will work hard, and I will solve the tough problems that the office faces.
Okay, I'm going to exercise my prerogative as the moderator to give Delegate Cardin an extra minute to rebut the specific allegations from Senator Frosch. As a result, Delegate Cardin is to be given two and a half minutes, 1 minute rebuttal plus his 90 seconds to answer the question.
Thank you very much, Dean. Senator Frosch, you know how it works in Annapolis. It's disingenuous and intellectually dishonest to suggest that I missed 75% of the work, and you know that. For those of you who are not Annapolis insiders, let me remind you how it does work. All the markups, all the amendments that we vote on, all the debate happens in subcommittee. I have 100% attendance and voting record in subcommittee. In fact, I have a greater than 90% attendance record in my 12 years in the General Assembly. There was not, in fact, a single bill that was affected by my missed votes. Like every working parent, I strive to balance between my job and my family. I did 100% of the work for the citizens of my district. Then I went home to address the health concerns of a pregnant wife during a rocky first trimester. You know that. But since we're speaking about missed votes, I want to know why, Senator Frosch, you abstained when your committee voted to require criminal background checks for employees at daycare centers. I want to know why you abstained when your committee voted to increase the maximum penalty for a person convicted of rape in the second degree, for a child under the age of 13. Why do you duck these votes? But let me go on to the differences between us. I have 14 years of experience as an attorney. I am a general practice attorney. When children are being harmed in schools, I am not afraid to sue a school system because they're being bullied or taken for granted. When energy companies are trying to put explosive gas pipelines under people's properties, under their porches, I am not afraid to go after them and make sure that they understand that Maryland's going to do something about that. I've spent my career dealing with the civil rights of individuals. As the chairman of the Election Law Subcommittee for the last 8 years, I have re-enfranchised thousands of voters whose rights to vote have been taken away. Those are the kinds of things that I have done as the chairman of the Election Law Subcommittee and as a lawyer. I'm excited about this race because I'm excited about talking about the issues. Who's here to protect the citizens of Maryland? Who's here to use their legal skills and their legislative perspective to make sure that every Marylander is treated with equality and with protection? Thank you.
Thank you, Delegate Cardin. I'm going to give Senator Frosch 1 minute to rebut the allegations from Delegate Cardin.
Thank you. Look, I've long had reservations about mandatory minimum sentences. It turns out I'm not alone anymore. The Attorney General of the United States is opposed to mandatory minimum sentences. Republicans on my committee and throughout the nation are opposed to mandatory minimum sentences. I think they're a problem. They've led to the mass incarceration that we suffer from in our country and in our state. But John, you're wrong about the statement you made about subcommittee. You missed 16 out of the 17 votes on bills that were referred to your subcommittee on election laws when they finally came before the Ways and Means Committee. That's not leadership. That's not good attendance. And as I said before, You missed 20% of the votes in 2013, and you missed the only vote in your committee in 2012 in the special session on casinos.